Hello everybody, welcome to another paid clip, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can get your very own blood-soaked invitation to the Brawlers Guild by defeating the Horde's faction champions in Krasarang Wilds in Pandaria. Now of course this is Alliance only, but what essentially is there's 3 faction champions for Horde. The first one we're looking at is Karwarmaker, and he's on the East Gate entrance right over here. Now the only thing you have to watch out for with Kar is that he does this move called Cracking Blow. And it's sort of like a shockwave, but it goes off in a cone around him. Now, sometimes it bugs out and you can get hit if you move behind him. That's really the only technique you need. When he does the animation, when he's casting, run right behind him. That's what I've done. Now, sometimes the move actually bugs out and will hit you if you're standing behind him, but most of the time you'll be pretty safe. Now, the next faction champion we're taking a look at is Bunty the Shade, and he's located in the southeastern tip of the island, in a tower. Now all you have to do is pull him out of the tower and you can start fighting him, make sure there's no like mobs nearby. But he does a move called Shank and it stuns you for about 3 seconds. Now I find that he does either most of his damage while you're stunned or most of his damage when he does a little shadow step sort of move. And what I thought was easy was all you have to do is when he starts casting his Shank, quickly strafe away from him using Q and E and jump away, and he won't hit you with the Shank, and then you could just keep attacking him and not have to worry about all like a large amount of damage. The third and final faction champion we're going to take a look at is a priest mob named Muerta. Now she's located on the west end of the island, almost exactly opposite of the first faction champion. Now there's some mobs around her and you might want to pull her up on this kind of stump, this giant stump. Now she does 3 abilities. One of them you don't have to really worry about. It's just called Holy Bolt. It's her regular damage ability that she'll spam. But the 2 ones that you need to worry about are called Wrath of Light, which is an AoE thing that she'll put on the ground, which after a couple seconds explodes and does 60% of your health. So that's a lot of damage, you gotta look out for it. On top of that, she does a move called Chains of Faith, which she'll cast and it'll basically chain you down for 6 seconds. Now in those 6 seconds, sometimes she'll cast Wrath of Light, and it's long enough to where you'll explode inside of the AoE. So you have to always interrupt Chains of Faith if you can. Now what was funny about this mob was she was the easiest for me to beat. However, if you get bad RNG, she can be a little bit more difficult. I had more trouble with the other 2 than her. I was able to kill her the first time with no problem at all. But you do have to watch out for her Chains of Faith and her giant AoE move, because that does a lot of damage. So hopefully you guys found some use in this video and this is going to be a little bit helpful for you. I know this information is sort of dated and a little bit old because its content has come and gone, but there might be some of you guys who've maybe ignored this content and maybe didn't even know that these little faction champions existed. Now, besides the chance of getting an invite to the Brawlers Guild, you also get a little commendation that you can click on and it grants you 250 honor. And you get that for each of these faction champions, which means for just a couple minutes of work, you'll get 750 honor. That's like winning 2 battlegrounds, which is like 40 minutes of boring work. Hey, it might even be more if you lost. So it's definitely worth just killing them whenever you can. If you're in the area, go take a look for them. And so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.